It's time for Community Day. And we're here. Just gonna wait on the boys. I do want to show you guys. You can see Pokemon Go sent me a notification. There's an egg about to hatch. So let's see what that's all about. Here we go. Looks like a 2K. Don't really need anything, but just wind up. If you guys did not know, on Adventure Sync, if you hit the 25-kilometer mark, you have a chance at getting a 5-kilometer egg. If you hit the 50-kilometer, you have a chance to get a 10-kilometer egg. That 10-kilometer egg, so far, has been either Shinx or Riolu. So it seems like the Adventure Sync has a pool on its own as far as 10Ks. Beings that you can get Gen 4 from Adventure Sync, so that's pretty cool. Really quick before we start the day, no shiny. Community Day. It's Tauros and Oddish coming to the rescue.
Tauros and Oddish Day. This Community Day is a buffet. Pick what you want.
Don't want any of that.
Hey, shiny, second check.
Wow.
It's your boy, already in the lead.
I don't want AR plus. Hi, I'm stuck in AR mode.
Well done, that video. That sucks. Successful community day. I don't remember exactly how many Alex got. I think it was 5 or 6. He had a couple shinies that ran from him. I got 3. My brother got 4. Dylan got 4, and then Weldon didn't get any. So, gonna head back to the house, and then we'll talk a little bit about Blastburn, because I haven't talked about it yet. What's up? It is Sunday after Community Day. It is also 11 a.m. in the morning. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, so you should go talk to a veteran. I did want to take a moment to talk about Blastburn and why it is very mediocre. What you see on the screen is GoHub. Charizard is on the left, Typhlosion is on the right. The reason that we are comparing the two is because Charizard and Typhlosion have the exact same stats. Charizard and Typhlosion both have a max CP of 2686. The attack is 223, defense 176, and stamina at 156. The only difference between them is their typing, which Charizard pulls in the flying type and Typhlosion is pure fire. The biggest issue with Typhlosion getting Blastburn is not Blastburn is a bad move. Blastburn is actually a pretty good move. The problem is that Typhlosion doesn't have any access to any better fire move than Ember. On Charizard's side, you can see that Fire Spin and Blastburn is going to do a weave DPS of almost 22. On Typhlosion's side, you can see Ember and Blastburn are going to do just over 20.25. While that's not a ton of damage, it definitely means that Charizard still is held up to a higher standard than Typhlosion. If you generally like Typhlosion more than you like Charizard, then that 1.5 DPS isn't gonna really make or break the bank. Next thing that I want to talk about, Trails tweeted out, this is I think 2 days ago now, I just haven't got around to covering it. They did a 3D update, which generally just means that the models were updated. They just recently did Ghastly. His shiny was very lackluster, so the 3D update really gave a lot more color and depth to the shiny. They did add in Tangela's shiny, which, as you can see, he looks like the green can of Play-Doh instead of the blue can of Play-Doh extruded through some type of plastic machine. If I'm being honest, I know that he's a pure grass type. I'd much rather have him be green than blue, but that's just me. Hopefully that means that we could get shiny Tangela relatively soon, so that whenever the Sinnoh Stone drops, you can quickly get your shiny Tangrowth. Hopefully you guys had a great community day. Hopefully you guys got plenty of shinies. We will go ahead and pull up and check out what I ended up getting yesterday. I didn't transfer a single Cyndiquil all day yesterday, just because I wanted to 7Ks, find the hashing. This is just to see if we can get a shiny baby. We got, why not? My stack is still here, which is good. Apparently, when they mean truncated, a lot of people have reported that if you have 100 Pokemon stuck in this encounter stack, and you get 3 more encounters and you complete those encounters, these 3 will actually knock off the oldest 3 that you have. It's kind of a big deal. That means that you could potentially have 100 between the 4 slots. Let's take a look at Cyndiquil here. So as you can see, we have way too many. Way too many. Because I did evolve 2 of them. We'll do plus there, and you can see I did evolve the highest CP Typhlosion that I had. It's not great IVs by any means. And I evolved the highest shiny CP that I got. But I am going to go ahead and fast TM this. Go ahead and get that Ember there. So Ember and Blast Burn is going to be Typhlosion's best moveset. Like I said, if you are into Typhlosion, this is the perfect Pokemon for you. If you're truly into maximizing damage output and having stat-wise best case scenario Pokemon, Typhlosion's really not hitting a lot. If you had participated in any of the research a couple of months ago and got Entei with Fire Fang and Fire Blast is just great. I think he's like third, to be honest. He's not even the best. And then you have Flareon, which I'm still looking for a good Flareon. Fire Emblem and Ember and Fire Blast are the really good moveset for Flareon. The only reason that Flareon seems to be extremely good is not because of its attack stat, but because of its defensive stat. It has a lot higher TDO. And then, of course, you have the boss to the NOS here. You have your good old Moltres, which I have 3 Sky Attacks. Sky Attack is a better neutral DPS move. I feel like I've got 3 Entei, and now I have 3 Typhlosions. I have 2 Typhlosions. I have enough fire DPS that I don't really need to get a Moltres with a fire move. Sky Attack is a lot better neutral DPS. It's ranked really high up there, kind of with Metagross. So I'm probably not going to TM those at all. Typhlosion, I think, comes in at like number 10 on the DPS list. I mean, Infernape, I think, is in there. He's relatively close to number 10. I'm going to transfer every single one of these if they're not above 80%. You know what? Let me check these. I'm just going to keep the 3 highest, okay? 3 highest. So this is every Cyndiquil that we caught yesterday appraised for their average IV stat. This is basically just a quick way of me figuring out how good of IVs they have. As you can see here, we do have a 91, 648 CP. That's definitely going to be a keeper.
So 54, 79, 63, 54, 77, 37, 48, 58, 62, 62, 69, 80, 80 will keep, 73, 47, 75, 69, 64, 67, 56, 54, 68, 73, 71, 50, 61, 82, 52, 70, 68, 65, 67, 45, 57, 69, 58, 36, 77, 72, 68, 74, 69, 58, 54, 60, 56, 52, 68, 68, 64, 61, 52, 46, 68, 57, 59, of course, reminder transfer shinies, 53, 46, 74, 69, 56, 78, 63, 61, 58, 57, 50, 50, and 47.
So that leaves me with a total of 1, 2, 3. How perfect. I only wanted to keep 3 as it is. So we're going to go ahead and transfer 66 Cyndiquil. If you're a Cyndiquil lover, I'm not. This one, we may turn this into a Typhlosion at some point. Of course, he's not going to be able to have Blast Burn, but I'm okay with that. HP, defense is excellent. Probably going to be a decent Typhlosion. That is actually it for today, guys. One thing that I do want to ask is if there's anyone that has something that they need explained in video format, please let me know. I'm thinking about doing a video about powering up and evolutions, how it affects the CP, IVs, how all of that works in conjunction with each other, so that it would be a good help to anyone who doesn't quite understand it and why they're important. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you like to hit the like button, go ahead and do that. If you'd like to leave a comment, let me know what you got to say below. Until the next video, hopefully you guys stay safe and have some fun.